So Chief Justice Raymond Zondo will preside over the first sitting of the National Council of Provinces this morning. Over 50 permanent delegates drawn from 9 provinces are expected to be sworn in during this sitting. This will be followed by the election of the chairperson. NCOP Secretary Advocate Mudibedi says today's process is different from that of the National Assembly.
Once again, unlike in the National Assembly, all 400 members in the National Assembly are to be sworn in. But in the National Council of Provinces, although the membership is 90, only 54 of those would be sworn in today. And those are referred to as permanent delegates to the National Council of Provinces. Those are permanent members of the National Council of Provinces. The proceedings would be presided over by Chief Justice to elect the chairperson. In fact, firstly, to swear the members in. Once the permanent delegates have taken their oath or have made their affirmations, then we proceed to the election of the chairperson of the National Council of Provinces. The election of the chairperson of the National Council of Provinces is the equivalent of the speaker in the National Assembly. But in addition to that, in the National Council of Provinces, we have a chief whip of the House. It's not the chief whip of a party. It's a chief whip of all the members of the National Council of Provinces. That chief whip will also be elected today in the House.
So quite the day ahead of us. Our reporter Juniour Khumalo is on this story and joins me live now from the Cape Town International Convention Centre, where those proceedings will be taking place. A late night yesterday, Juniour, and of course a long day ahead, some might expect.
Indeed, Naledi, a late night yesterday, and we expect proceedings actually to be quicker today than they were yesterday. Yesterday, there were about 400 MPs that were sworn in, but this time around, we're going to have about 90 members who are going to be in this house today, but only 54 of those are going to be sworn in. But before we go into what is going to be happening today, there's still some outstanding business from yesterday, and for that, we will bring in the parliamentary spokesperson, Moloto Mothapo. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. Yesterday, not all the MPs came to be sworn in. Some of the MPs from the MK party were not sworn in. What is going to happen to those MPs?
Yeah, no, it's not a problem. You will recall that as the administration of Parliament, we have emphasized that while we are holding back on the bookings or logistical arrangements to have the members of the MK to travel to Cape Town for the first sitting, as and when they indicate to us that they are ready to come and take up their seats and to be sworn in as duly elected members of Parliament or the National Assembly, we will activate the logistics and make sure that they come here. They can be sworn in at any point during this term of the National Assembly, because the term started yesterday. So they can be sworn in at any time, either during the formal sitting of the House or in the office of the Speaker of the National Assembly.
So is there no time limit in terms of when they can be sworn in within the 5 years that this administration is sitting?
No, absolutely not. The seats have been designated to them. No one will take them. As and when they are ready, we will activate all the administrative, logistical and procedural arrangements to make sure that they are sworn in.
And also yesterday we saw the EFF leader Julius Malema asking for that impeachment motion, a motion for an impeachment committee on the president to be established. How long does such a request take to be processed by the Speaker of the National Assembly?
Look, the issue of Pala and the report of the independent panel are matters that were dealt with and concluded in the 6th Parliament. You will recall that the National Assembly dealt with the matter. It considered the report of the panel. It voted on the report of the panel not to form an impeachment committee. We understand also that the matter is before the court and is pending. So this is a new term of Parliament. It can decide whether to review some of the decisions that were taken. It can choose to reflect on the related issues. But of course, we do have the new presiding officers of the National Assembly as elected last night. As they have indicated, the Speaker has indicated that they will look into the matter and respond to the letter of the EFF.
Okay. Thank you so much. That is the spokesperson of Parliament, Moloto Mothapo. Just speaking about some of the outstanding matters from yesterday, we know that some of the members of Parliament from the MK party did not attend the proceedings. They're still challenging the validity of those results that were announced by the IEC, but he has just confirmed to us that they can still be sworn in at any point according to the rules of the National Assembly.